What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter von Panda here. If you watch this channel before, you know that Wyze Cam is right now my favorite camera, and they do have some capability to improve, but they're definitely on that route. So the Wyze Cam cameras that I showed you, because they're $19.99, they are fantastic. You have lots of capability for viewing. They have built-in night vision, infrared illuminator. You can also adjust the orientation of the camera. They have a magnet on it, so you can stick to things. The big drawback to them is, one, they need a power source, like a lot of cameras. So if you needed something that runs on batteries, check out the Blink XT cameras. I did a review on those. Those are great, but they're $100 more than the Wyze camera. But the other thing that they were missing is the ability to control that camera. You know, pan, tilt, zoom, well, kind of like you can with the Nest cams. But this is a brand new camera from Wyze Cam, and it allows you to do 360 and 93-degree pan and tilt range and zoom on it. Or did I say zoom? I don't know if it actually allows you to zoom. But this allows you to, say, put this in a room where you can't just get one angle. You want to rotate it around, see what's going on. You know, if you wanted to put it in your garage and see things like that, put it in your kid's playroom, put it in your kitchen, be able to observe different parts of the house, you could absolutely do that. It comes in this box. And I will tell you, everything about these, you know, has been really simple, and the execution on them has really been nice. Even the packaging here is really tight. I'm going to try to cut this open here, obviously through unboxing, so we can get everything out. And so I've just been really happy about how easy they are to set up, you know, how good the quality is. And in fact, too, the other thing, and a lot of people ask about this, is it records to the cloud, and you don't need a paid subscription to do that. Now, it's not going to record and keep those uploaded to the cloud forever, but the nice thing is that you can get notifications, motion notifications, sound notifications, which is awesome. They also, I think, have like carbon monoxide notifications, and that is pretty sweet without a service plan, without a subscription plan. All right, so we've got a little plastic over the lens here, and definitely in that kind of original Wyze Cam look. It's a white squared off plastic housing. Looks like we've got speaker. Oh, and bi-directional audio as well. You can hear as well as speak through it. Looks like we've got the power port here, QR code down here. And it's just like a white cube monolith. And we have a rubberized base right here, a setup button down here, a micro SD card slot right there, and looks like maybe this is a light and the microphone front facing, and you can see here we have the camera lens, which is like a bump, and this is what will tilt up and down, and this is what should rotate around 360. I do have a quick start guide here, which you get in the box, and here are probably your accessories to get this thing powered up. So I'm just gonna manhandle this thing open. Alright, so what we get is a nice white flat micro USB cable. We also have the power block. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this set up. Now I will say that the setup on these has always been pretty easy. In fact, I don't know if it's the same thing, but typically you plug it in and then you use the app to connect to the camera, kind of provide your wireless network password, and then it provides you a QR code on your phone, which you hold in front of it, and that's how it connects. So the setup is really quite straightforward. Just follow the app and it should be pretty nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up, and then we'll take a look at it and try it out. Setting it up is uber simple. Just open the Wyze camera app and then click the plus sign up at the very top to add a new device. This one will be obviously the one on the bottom. And then it tells you to take off the plastic, which you've probably already done. And then on the bottom, after you've plugged it in, you'll start getting a flashing yellow light. Just hold that connect button or that reset button on the bottom until you hear the words "ready to connect." It should use the Wi-Fi network and password from your previous Wyze Cams. If not, just enter that. And then it'll have you scan the QR code by holding it in front of the camera, at which point it'll connect actually to your device, your phone. Just name the camera, like I did here, called it Inside, and then hit Done. And then all of a sudden you should see it there in your list of cameras. Just tap on it to connect and get the feed from the picture. So pretty awesome. It also told me that I needed to update the firmware, which I didn't do here for the video. I just wanted to kind of plow through it it as quickly as possible, but I did update the firmware, and that's pretty quick. Now, there is a little track wheel on the bottom of the app, and as you can see, you can move it around and pan up and down. Again, 93 degrees in the up or down direction, and then 360 degrees all the way around. Now, I will say it does not actually continue to traverse 360 degrees. It kind of goes all the way back, and then it can kind of swivel all the way around the other way too. So it's kind of like an owl's head. It's not completely on a free gimbal. But this was only in the standard def recording, and so I bumped it up to the high def to record my outro here, which you can see. But not only does it have two-way audio, like I mentioned, you can talk and hear people. You can also hit that record button and record the video from it directly to an SD card. But if you're logged in on a device like your iPhone or your iPad, it will record the video directly to your device.
Wow, so the cool thing is it does have standard definition and high definition just like the regular cam, so full 1080p here. I have it set to auto, but I think this looks pretty good, man. You can definitely pan around, not only side to side, 360 degrees, but up and down. This would be a great device for, kind of, like I said, putting in the middle of a room, in the middle of your house, going on a trip, going away. You want a kid's playroom monitored, you want your office monitored. I mean, it would work great for security as well. You know, one of the things I was thinking about is putting this you know, in the basement where I don't need a lot of cameras, but there's sometimes I'd like to know maybe my sump pump's running, is the furnace on, you know, those types of things, so I can pan around and kind of see that. But I think the color resolution looks great. I can take photos, and man, this was quick, so easy to set up. I really love it. So this camera here with all of these features is really only about 30 bucks. It kind of blows my mind that you can get a camera with all of these features for that price point. And if you just want a static, single shot, kind of single direction, check out the original Wyze Cam for only $19.99. So Wyze Cam, definitely one of my favorite cameras. By the way, I'm recording this all on the Wyze Cam itself. Check it out. I'll put a link to them in the description. Peter Von Panda. Out.